I'm Ken Oakes with Oakes Daylilies. Last summer we shot a video on some really rough looking daylilies. And so we're coming back a year later. I'm going to show you what they look like now. So the plants that I had in last year's video were in order that we shipped. And I'm not sure why exactly, but they ended up floating around the post office for a few weeks. So I'm going to show you a clip here of what they look like when we got them back. Now, just to be clear, that's not what they look like when we ship them. We dig everything fresh, and so they're nice and green when we ship them. But these came back to us after a few weeks, so you'll see they looked pretty rough. So these have taken a scenic tour of the U.S. postal system for more than 2 weeks now inside a box. And so what I wanted to talk about in this video today is what to do if you get some daylilies that are dried out and look pretty rough like this. There's different reasons why your daylilies might look rough. Typically, they're not going to get lost in transit, but every now and again something could happen and they look rough when you get them. But other reasons it might look like that is if you're like me, I've occasionally dug some stuff up in my yard and then forgot about it, and then a couple weeks later I go to look at it, it looks rough, or just other reasons like that. I know folks have come to our festival and bought daylilies and taken them home and forgot about them in the trunk for a month and call us, and so we get the question, hey, these look pretty rough, what should I do with them? And so the answer is you need to go ahead and plant them because they're probably going to be just fine. So we came back last summer, a few weeks after we'd planted the really rough looking daylilies, and just took some video of what they looked like just a few weeks later. So here that is. So I wanted to check back in on these dried out daylilies we planted. It's been about 3 weeks, and so I thought we'd take a look and see how they've come along. So you can see they've all got nice green leaves, 4, 5, 6 inches tall or so. Looks like they're all doing well, getting settled in. The 3 in the back we had soaked before we planted, I believe, and the 3 in the front we didn't, and I can't really tell any difference. Not that it's going to hurt to soak them, but apparently long term it doesn't really make much difference. I did keep these pretty well watered after we planted them, and but nonetheless you can see how they've come out of it here in just about 3 weeks.
Okay.
So here's what the 6 daylilies from last year look like now. It's middle of June, which is when daylilies bloom here in East Tennessee. And as you can see, here they are. They look really good. You can't tell that they looked rough at all last summer. Nice, good foliage, good blooms coming up. There's a few of these haven't bloomed yet because they're going to bloom here in a little bit. But look at all the buds on these, and of course the buds over here as well. These were just happened to be whatever the person had ordered. So this is a white variety called Addendum Blizzard. I really like this one. This is a good rebloomer as well. And this is the variety Pandora's Box. And then this one in the back here, this purple, I like this one a lot. This is Indian Giver. So yeah, I think they turned out really well, especially considering the shape they were in. Hopefully you won't end up in a situation with some rough looking daylilies like that, but if you do, for whatever reason, it's good to know that daylilies are really tough, and go ahead and plant them because they're probably going to come out and look good just like these did. If you'd like to see the video we shot last year, here it is. You can just click on that and watch that. We've grown daylilies for over 40 years, so we love to talk about all things daylily. You put your questions or comments below, or our contact information is on the website. And thanks for watching.